purpose of this meeting here is to decide and listen to the public's point of views and listen to everything you have to say, answer all the questions you've got to the best of our ability, our lawyer's ability, Linden Lumber's ability, and let's please do it in a mannerly way, and so we can get this done, and everybody be satisfied, I hope. But at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Woody Dean to the who wants to speak. Mr. Chuck Glad, you're at the podium. Mr. Chuck, you got three minutes.
We can't hear you.
He's asking if there's been an audit or a study done regarding Linden Lumber Company.
Yes.
What kind of recommendations did they make?
Chuck, I mean, the way I understand, I guess for everybody's benefit, the proposal that came from Linden Lumber Company, I believe everybody's aware that they are suffering some hard times at this point. And there was a proposal to request that the county consider a bond issue of approximately $7 million, of which a portion would be used to pay off the real estate debt, and a portion would be used to acquire some equipment that they have. And it's authorized under the Constitution that was passed a couple of years ago, and they're doing it in the Hyundai plant and doing it down in Mobile. So it's approved, but it's going into an area that Marengo County hadn't been in before. And so the county, pursuant to the statute, posted this notice to get some public input in it. As I understand, and this has been relayed to me by various persons of the Associated Lumber Company, that they have been going through a restructure now for a couple of years. Ted, you may be better to understand or verbalize it than I am, and jump in any time. They have been going through a restructure, and they have audited financial statements and everything, but with their present debt situation, they're on the amortization of a $5 million debt that's got to be paid out over the next
2 years.
2 years. And that the proposal then would be to have that $5 million, instead of paid out over 2 years at the rate that they're paying at, would be to amortize it over a 20-year period of time at a rate that the county is tax-free. The rate's better. It's the difference between buying a house at a 30-year or buying it at 15. You like to buy a house at 15 years, but sometimes you can't afford to. You got to finance your house at 30 years. That's the proposal, plus to buy some equipment. But working back around to your question, has there been an audit of the, y'all jump in any time if I'm right.
I mean, we have CPAs that Carr Riggs and Ingram of Enterprise, Alabama, that does our tax returns, and they come in and do an annual audit.
I understand that, but has there been a study done to see whether the company was being ran the way it should be ran, whether money's being wasted, or did they make any recommendations?
We do have, the CPA firm doesn't make that recommendation. However, we do have a consulting firm that we brought in back in this past February to look at efficiency, problems in our operations, also to look at a quality study, a value study, and a recovery study that will run through this next February. And the one good thing about these people is they don't come in and do a survey or a study and give you a report, give you a bill. They've got people on the ground that have been there since February, that are there Monday through Thursday working with our supervisors in all areas of production. There have been improvements already that we've realized, and by the time we complete it in February, these improvements will amount to $5 million on an annualized basis.
Yeah, the savings of $5 million.
Yeah, $5 million to the bottom line over a year's period.
And I guess Chuck kind of would follow up on your question there as to use of the funds. I don't know who related to me here, maybe you did, as Wachovia or South Trust has their operating line, and I think they monitor how money is used as to how it's paid out in salaries, how it's paid out in
Yes,
expenses.
we operate the business on a cash flow projection that we submitted to the bank. And each week, I mean, we had to project our revenue, our expenses, and also the change in our cash. We have to hit that number every week. It can vary no more than 25%. So we're doing that, the bank's monitoring it, and also as far as the bank goes, especially Wachovia, in reference to the Overmeyers, they are limited in even the salaries that they can draw. And if we have a year where there are losses, which we've had in 3 out of the last 4 years, it's not like you can take dividends or distributions or anything out of the company. In fact, what the Overmeyers have done in the last 3 years is they take half of what the bank allows them to draw in the form of a salary. In fact, this man that formed this company makes less than I do, and most of the people that work at a paper mill make more than he does. But I mean, he's done that to help us try to preserve these 425 jobs. It's not about the Overmeyers, it's about these jobs here in Marengo County and the surrounding counties. But yeah, we're monitored on a weekly basis.
The proposal, Chuck, really, and I guess it ought to be verbalized, but the proposal made to the commission was that these are the circumstances the federal inmates taking the actions that they're taking. And we are willing to turn the plant over to the county, and the Overmeyers would walk away with nothing if the county could do something and take it forward from here. So that was the proposal. I guess, unfortunately, it's easy to make Don a huge target of the deal, but if they come in and offer to give the plant to the county and let them run it to save the 425 jobs, it's hard to say that it's being done to bail them out. Now, of course, Beebe, all 5 commissioners said we don't want to run a lumber mill. So.
Y'all don't want us running, I know.
I think my wife says she wants one.
The next question from time's up. What kind of plans are made in case of default?
I'm gonna speak to that, William. I mean, I think that the plans would
Identify yourself.
I'm Robert Gilpin. I'm a consultant, attorney with, working with Linden Lumber Company for 25 years. Okay. The county is protected. I'm really addressing the commission.
Well, we probably can get you if you turn
Okay,
it.
all right. Whatever you would like for me to do, I'll do. Okay. The issues on the default are fairly simple. They're gonna have a first lien on $21 million worth of collateral, okay? Mortgage, security, okay, for a $7 million loan. So that's the way the default is.